Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am making a vegetarian dish today. Paneer bhurji, but a North Indian Amritsari style. It's been inspired by the Amritsari bhurji, which is very famous. It's popular for street food in Amritsar and in Punjab. So let's cook that today. It's super simple. Like, I cannot make it any simpler. So let's get cooking. You know the drill. Before I start cooking, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, you get a notification. I'm here 3 times a week sharing new recipes. So let's do it. And I'm gonna thinly slice 2 onions. You can use red or white. I'm using red for this particular recipe. So it's just kind of thinly sliced onions. You can finely chop them or roughly chop them if that's what you prefer. The shape of the onions doesn't matter in this particular recipe. So I'm gonna get a nice hot pan, and as always I'm cooking for 4 people. So I'm gonna take 4 tablespoons of gram flour. That's the chickpea powder, gram flour, besan, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna dry roast this for basically 3 to 4 minutes. I need it to start changing color, and also I can smell the aroma of roasted gram flour. So you can actually see the change in color and you can really smell it. So I'm gonna get this off the hob and I'm going to transfer it to a bowl. So back in the same pan, I haven't washed it. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil and going to add a nice blob of butter. Oil is just added so that the butter doesn't burn. And now I'm going to add the onions. And I am just going to cook this for 6 to 7 minutes. I just want a nice light golden color. Also going to finely chop a little piece of ginger. Don't worry, I'm not throwing this just in case you're thinking, what is she doing? Should know that by now. Finely chop a little piece of ginger and also thinly slice a couple of tomatoes. They are looking a bit sad, but they're still fine. Nothing wrong with them. You can grate this as well. And along with the ginger, which I'm going to add in a minute, I'm going to get a couple of green chilies because you want a bit of heat in it. You can use 1 or none, but I want a bit of heat in this bhurji. So this is looking lovely. It's got a bit of color in it. I'm going to add the ginger and chili and give it another couple of minutes. Smells so lovely. Now we add the tomatoes. Now I want the tomatoes to soften down really nicely, so I'm going to put a lid on it and I'm going to give it 6 to 8 minutes on medium-low heat. Let's check this out. You really want to soften the tomatoes. Gorgeous. Right, I'm going to add a few things to our gram flour, which has been sitting on the side waiting for its turn. So this was 4 tablespoons. I'm just going to double the amount and add 8 tablespoons of yogurt. I'm measuring it for your sake, guys. 8. Half a teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon turmeric, half a teaspoon chili, 1 teaspoon coriander ground, 1 teaspoon garam masala, 1 teaspoon amchur or dried mango powder. And now mix. And a couple of tablespoons of water. That's it, not much, just to slightly loosen this out. And now this goes in the onion mix. Make sure the heat is on low. Now I'm going to be patient and I'm going to give this 10 minutes on low heat. And in that time, I'm just going to crumble up some paneer. So what it does is, as it cooks, it thickens up quite nicely. Now people like to add water to this. I'm just taking inspiration from Amritsari paneer bhurji. So this is when you add a bit of water, loosen it out. I want it really nice and thick. So now I've got 225 grams per cube of, so it's 450. If you have nice and soft paneer, you can crumble it up. If it's a little bit harder, then please do grate it in. You don't want big pieces, you just want nicely mushy paneer. This is gonna go so well with some piping hot parathas in a wrap for your lunchbox. Oh, amazing. Okay, I have added a lot of paneer, so I'm just gonna finish this with literally half a teaspoon of salt. And like I said, this is so good for packed lunch. You can put it in a wrap or a roti or a paratha. This with lachha paratha or just carom seed paratha, salt carom seed paratha I made some time back. And if you can't find paneer, you must know by now that there is how to make paneer at home video on my channel, which is very helpful. It just needs milk and a lemon juice, just 2 ingredients. It's that simple. So do check it out if you can't find paneer. And the last thing to go in is a tablespoon of kasuri methi or dried fenugreek leaves, crushed up. Now a good old mix. Like I said, if you want it slightly watery, you can add some water at the moment. I would go for 100 ml. So I'm going in with, like I said, 100 ml of boiling water and a final good mix. Yeah, just to loosen it up a little bit. Might as well that 1 tablespoon more. Now imagine this with lachha paratha. Oh, so good. And you can finish this with some fresh coriander. Right guys, here it is, Amritsari style paneer bhurji. It smells incredible. Like I said earlier, imagine this with lachha paratha. So good. And I really do hope you'll try it. I would even serve this with bread if need be, but not so much with rice, unless you're doing dal rice and then this. Anyways, enough talking, time to eat. Smells so good. You should know by now that we are a paneer loving household. Wow, that is just wow. Obviously the paneer just dissolves in your mouth. There's crunch from the onions. There's lots of flavors going on, but nothing too overpowering. It's got gentle heat in spite of all the chili. Those chilies might not have much heat. That is delicious. That is a must try. Do try this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. I do read them and I do respond to as many as possible. And I'll see you back with another new recipe soon. Bye for now.